What up, Carnival Spirits? It's your girl, Miss Jinx, here for Ninjas in Action, doing a response video for Carnival Spirits Weekly. This is the response to Ashes and his question or questions about, how it is we do what we do. First of all, thanks for making your video, man. All of us were really appreciative of what you had to say, and we couldn't thank you enough for reaching out to us. If anybody else ever wants to reach out to us, we're always here to shoot the shit and answer questions and bullshit with you. But yeah, so as far as being, I guess, popular or a good YouTuber or whatever, the first step in that is just to be yourself. Don't fake the funk, because it's very obvious when you do. You have to stay true to yourself and your morals and beliefs, and spread the type of message that you want to spread. Using Google keywords is a really good way to get your videos noticed. Just kind of trying to see what viewers are looking for, what people are interested in, stuff like that will really help you out. Let me think. Uploading content on the regular, like say, oh, I do this every Tuesday, you might make a music vlog, or you might make a life vlog, or whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you stick with that and be consistent and constantly put out content, because if you're inactive, people will not be looking into your channel as much, you know what I mean? They'll figure, oh, well, you don't really publish anything, you're only here every 6 weeks or every 2 months, or whatever you want to say, you know what I mean? So definitely be sure to be consistent and on time with your shit. Now, the interesting thing about Carnival Spirits is that we kind of feed off of each other with that consistency. We do all try to make videos as often as we can, but luckily there's some fallback room with us because we are a team, which brings me to another point. You may want to try to collaborate with some people and just get videos going like that, kind of tossing subjects around, discussions, interviews, anything. You might want to reach out to a fellow YouTuber that or something like that, and kind of try to get a collaboration going, because people really love that stuff, and it's really nice to get your name out there. And I'm not talking like super rich and popular, you know what I mean, but I'm talking like it'll definitely get you some recognition in the scene, and kind of get you more socialized, I guess, because it seems like, you're looking to socialize and meet other people and kind of get your feelings out. So it's always good to kind of do those collabs. Another really good thing to do is commit yourself to replying to every positive comment people leave on your video. Now, some people don't like typing, but it is necessary if you want to build rapport in the community, to let people know that you are listening to them and you do care about what they have to say, because otherwise, for example, why do we all love, psychopathic and being juggalos? Because we feel the connection with them. They give you a feeling of them listening to you, and even if they don't respond to you personally, they do a lot of things that show you, that they care about you. So it's similar to that in a way. Try doing some question and answer videos. Those always really seem to be good icebreakers. It gets you in communication with people and does let them know that you're considering their feelings, and kind of trying to help them out with what they're going through, if you want to get some of that kind of conversation going. Or even making videos about your own hard times, if you want to go that route. Not necessarily hard times, but using it like a video diary almost can be nice, because it lets people know, you're not just some person on the internet. You're a real person. You're a human being with feelings and thoughts and emotions and stuff. It's always nice. Don't spam. Definitely don't spam to get noticed. I would say comment for sure and let people know that, you're around, but don't do like a sub for sub or something like that, because what that does is it actually harms you. It does create more numbers on your page, but it doesn't create more activity. So when you have, 50 sub for subs and you get 50 subscribers out of it, that doesn't mean you're going to get 50 views on every video. What that actually means is they're using you on that number scale just like you're using them, but it's creating no productivity, it's creating no activity, no likes, no shares, no comments, no conversation. Generally, it's just a waste. And it would be better for you to have, 5 actual subscribers that are going to pay attention to your content versus 500 that are just there and they're not watching your videos, they're not engaging with you, and allowing you to express yourself, as you see fit. So, uh, having a professional looking channel, now I'm not saying it has to be balls to the wall crazy with graphic design everywhere and, special websites and everything else, but you do have to make sure that you're thinking out how you're presenting your channel. You know, what makes you different or likable comparatively. Okay, so you have to make sure everything is written out well. You have to spell check it regardless of if you like spelling and writing and stuff or not. It has to be professional, because when people go and search for you and search for your videos or search for a topic you've done, or do a Google search and something on your YouTube page could correlate with that Google search, but if it's spelled incorrectly, no one's ever going to find you and no one's going to know what you're talking about. So spelling and sentence structure is really important for everybody, and I'm definitely not trying to rag on you, so please don't take it that way, because I know it sounds kind of shitty, but it's very necessary, and I think it would not only help you out on YouTube, but it would just help you out, period. You know what I mean? It's something that a lot of people struggle with, and you just have to try and get better at it, and of course use spell check and stuff like that to put everything together in a more professional way. There's nothing wrong with that. You're branding yourself at this point. Yes, you're branding yourself with a subculture, but at the same time, you're branding yourself as, I want to be taken seriously. So it is what it is as far as that goes. Have, if you know how to do thumbnails, have decent thumbnails, and people will be interested in your video even you, before they click play. You know what I mean? It'll draw people's attention. They'll say, oh, that looks pretty fresh. I want to watch that. What's that about? And if you don't know how to do thumbnails, you can type in, tutorials for YouTube and just kind of watch those, as well as for Google Plus Hangouts, as well as any live streaming, stuff like that. So definitely use your resources and look that stuff up, because I promise you it's not that hard to do. And people will explain it word for word and simplify it, and it's not all these crazy terms and technical shit that I definitely don't understand. So research what a lot of successful YouTubers are doing in their videos. Make sure you take your time. Everybody's got their YouTube idols. I know you said you were a YouTube junkie, so that makes a lot of sense to me, because so am I, right? So research what people are doing. Now, I'm not saying to copy them, but emulating certain tactics isn't a bad thing. Like having a tagline or a phrase or an outro or an intro or anything like that can really be beneficial and helpful to you, and getting people to take you more seriously and coming off as a more professional channel. Take advantage of social media as much as you can. Again, it comes back into, just really thinking out what you're saying before you hit submit. But, do use Facebook to promote yourself. Do use Twitter. Do use Instagram. Do use Snapchat, because those things are going to not only get your name out there, but they're going to get your name out there to specific genres of people that you want to talk to. So it's a win-win situation with that. Even if you don't have like a lot of free time, Twitter is the easiest way. Oh, almost dropped my phone. Anyways, what else do I have here? So, okay. I think I went over almost all of my keynotes. Now, the last part is super important, and I don't doubt that you'll be successful if you do this. You have to set goals for yourself, and you have to stay motivated if you want to have a presence here. I know that it can be shitty. I know that it can be tiring and annoying and frustrating, but it's something that you're capable of. You're able to make videos already. You're able to hold a conversation. So I know that you'll do it. Just set goals for yourself, motivate yourself, and be consistent. And make sure to find your niche. Now, in doing that, it doesn't have to be, I'm only going to talk about this. It can be a sort of variety show type of vlog if you want it to be. Just make sure that you know what you want to do and do exactly that. And I promise you'll go far. Again, Ash, thanks for making that video for us. We all felt really special when we heard it, and I really appreciate you personally just tuning into my stuff, and I know everybody else does too. So, without further ado, I guess this is the end of this week's topic for me, Miss Jinx, coming at ya from Carnival Spirits, Ninjas in Action once again. Be good, you guys. And if anyone has any questions or whatever that they want us to cover in a weekly topic, feel free to throw them down there because we could always use something to fucking gum flap about. Bye.